All right, I guess we'll start. I'm going to call to order the January 8th Fairfield Golf Commission meeting. We'll waive the Pledge of Allegiance. I learned that from our other fearless leaders. Why don't we go around with attendance. Peter Sechrist.
Priscilla Schultz.
Peter Grace. Bob Bigenet. Anthony Calabrese. Keith Varian. Mike Feinstein.
And
Mike Harrington.
there we go. Great. Let's see. First order of business. First, I do want to say, I want to start this off. I know we joked around a bit, but I want to thank Keith for his stewardship of the Golf Commission over the past 4 years. Put in a lot of hours and was really a major driving force in the success of a lot of big initiatives that we as a commission tackled over the past few years. You know, the development, our part in the development of the clubhouse, hiring of Bob, and many on-course and off-course improvements. So thank you for your steady and thoughtful leadership. And all I can say is,
appreciate it.
Sure, it's only downhill from here. But anyway, thanks a lot, Keith. Really do appreciate your service. Now enough about you. Let's act on. Is there anybody who has any comments on the minutes of December 11th? No? We have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay. All right, that's approved. Why don't we move into staff reports? Mr. Pro?
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I don't have too much to report based on back to course to close. I would like to talk about scorecards a little. We got the little arrows and stuff like that. That's no problem. I don't think until the CSJ comes up to rate that we really need a lot of scorecards. So I reached out to CSJ and asked them if we could go as soon as possible. And they said they hadn't set their schedule, but they'll try to accommodate us.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that means early spring.
Okay.
They'll come out when we rate.
And we'll do with the horizontal way like we talked about, right? All horizontal or no? You're still waiting for us to give you the...
You guys can do whatever you like. I will, as soon as...
We talked about the card last meeting.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter that he just has to put the ratings in for each of the
Oh, that was the only...
I think the handicap numbers are going to change.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I agree.
Right.
But my point is we have enough cards at the moment.
That's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah, that...
We don't have to print any.
Can I grab one out of your office? Yeah, then maybe we can almost mark it up.
Yeah, no, let me just finish.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're not. So yeah, my point there is we got a little time. And the turnaround's not that hard. They already got it on file.
Okay. So does it make sense to print new ones in the format we like and then wait for the new rating, or should we do it all at one shot?
Let's spend on timing.
Yeah, how many, I mean, we have enough cards
Let's do
right
it
now,
if
right?
it says, yeah. If they say June, then we'll print another one out. If they say they're going to come early,
Okay.
we'll flip them.
Okay. All right, we have some time.
Yeah. So still open them more. I didn't really get that many feedback from everyone about changes on that card besides the arrows.
Right. The combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if there's any changes you guys think.
I don't think so.
I think that's really all I got. All the organizations have submitted their schedules. We're planning, the TC for next year.
Okay.
When will the request for outings come?
They're already in.
They're already in.
And I would say we're at capacity.
Like 16 or 18.
Yeah, 17.
You have 17 outings already.
Booked.
Wow.
Committed.
Committed. Money in.
Good.
And I know I could get 5 more.
Do you get requests for more?
Yes.
And you're saying no right now?
Installing.
Yeah.
Installing.
Well, that's gonna come,
Yeah, we're in that issue
that
now.
question, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how many is too many?
We're probably right there.
You guys tell me where you want to go.
What are are they generally I'm just trying to think of size, number of people.
Yeah, they're all day.
Yeah, well, I would say 11 of the 17 are all day.
Are they encompassing every month right now through the playing season?
No, it's very light in the summertime.
Okay, so it's,
They're primarily May, June, September, October.
okay.
How many September, October, or May, June Mondays are left?
None.
Yeah, so we're pushing people either to,
April.
yeah, April or
Later,
nobody's gonna really want
October.
July, probably.
Probably one more October date, and then you gotta start getting off daily.
Yeah,
We don't wanna do.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Can we make that decision, is that?
Yeah, that's policy, yeah, we can do that.
We can, meaning no outing on a day other than a Monday. maybe.
Right.
Well, we have, no, it has discretion in the other seasons or something.
Yeah.
There is one on the Thursday.
Subject to
We've
our
had
discretion. I think it says that already.
Okay,
I don't know, somebody should double check that.
That's what I read.
I think it's how it reads.
all right, yes, I think
I
that's
think to me like
very important.
we should be at the max right now. I don't think we should have any more.
Yeah.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I think that
That's right.
almost is
That's
the
right.
point where if we need to make a, decision on an alternate day, that it kind of comes to us.
Yeah.
This is Mike Harrington. I agree we're at the
Read that way.
Don't freeze it.
That's okay, there is a little discretion.
Do we want to put like a hard stop on the number?
I don't know.
I mean, I
What if- what
don't
if, what if moms get, if they're not all full day ones and there's just some half day ones?
If I could just chime in, I think I would leave it at the discretion as it's written now, because there's a difference in somebody wanting an October Monday as opposed to like a May Monday. May's already full, but I wouldn't want Bob to say no to an October Monday that, we probably would have sold the course out anyway if they wanted to book the whole day. We're missing out on revenue. So I think you just leave it as it's currently written. I wouldn't cap it at any specific number. I mean, the rules and regs say it's Mondays only. Other dates may be approved in the early spring and fall, is deemed appropriate by the Golf Pro and Golf Commission, so.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
I think we just have Bob to come to us now going forward for additional outings for 2024.
I think that's fair.
And then we'll kind of listen to you and your thoughts, and I don't know, what do you guys?
Yeah.
I just would hate to have it go any other day,
Okay. No,
just because obviously the way tea times are right now,
Well,
right?
what if we got another Monday one, would you be okay with that?
How many Mondays do
Well,
we
you
have
said there's
left?
nothing.
Not many,
Yeah.
not many. Maybe the third one in October, off the top of my head, without having my
Yeah.
list in front of me.
Yeah.
But I actually think that one's gone, that's, fine, right, so it's the last Monday, like October 20.
Okay.
Bob, did we have any that pulled out
No.
in 23? We
So
didn't?
that was a quick no.
No, they all come, we're doing great,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the retention rate.
Well, that says a lot about you, Dave.
Right.
Like, retention rate must be run through.
Great.
And I would give Boca credit too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they-
Well, it also maybe the organization.
NPS.
My only question is, when do we get rain days? I mean,
No rain days.
Can't have a rain day on Monday. Can't rain on Monday.
No.
Yeah.
We don't rain them up.
We don't rain on Monday.
Because that goes all the way around. Car path goes all the way around. But that still is a blessing and, but yeah,
Right.
I would say we're there.
Yeah. Well, an incredible
Tell, make
move.
sure Craig Curley knows.
Yeah, oh, we will.
Yeah. I mean, we were at like 2 and
This is what they want.
we were told
They
that
wanted.
we couldn't.
And whole
Good.
point. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fun, what there's a, that's
right there.
Good.
That's all.
That's it?
Thank you.
Anthony?
You guys all should have received the numbers for December. We closed up shop, I think the third week, mid-December or so, which is roughly the same time we closed last year. And you'll see, rounds were up for the month, but I think we were short in November, so they balanced out just on how the weekends fell. But you'll see for the calendar year, we're almost even with exactly where we were last year. Fiscal year, we're chasing kind of 1,200 rounds or so. It's not anything crazy. We can easily make that up, provided the weather cooperates and we're able to open as early as we want to open in March. But one thing, again, that we've mentioned before, we just need to continue to keep an eye on the breakout between the residents and the non-residents. This is going to become an issue at some point. Bob and I have been talking about different things that we might be able to offer to the Golf Commission to make decisions on, whether that's we open up the shoulder seasons maybe to like a free-for-all, residents, non-residents at the same time. Again, maybe shoulder season, maybe we can recapture some of the non-resident rates. But again, I don't think we're at that point yet, because the revenue's not trailing. Overall, we're only 28,000, I think, we're
Yeah.
chasing. So it's not crazy yet, but at some point, it's trending that way, so just something to keep an eye on.
So we
My
think,
point, though, as we talked about last month, is, are those numbers too high? I mean,
Well,
I think the expectation for the revenue coming in has been, okay, let's get all the revenue from the golf. And I don't think that's fair. I think the fact that the course is booked and it's with residents, that's who we want to service. It's like, we want to take care of Fairfield.
I agree, but there's a balance, and that's all.
Who is telling us this?
Well, the Board of Finance drives this, right?
Everything,
I mean, they're
yeah.
gonna drive the decisions on, you guys drive the policy, and if you guys say that, I'm making this up,
Yeah.
40,000 rounds is where we want to be, then,
But nobody's telling us to increase revenue.
they're not telling us to increase revenue at the moment,
Right.
but there's definitely been years where they've said, increase revenue. They increase your rate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're, I think where we should be right now, I think we're ahead of where we should be as far as the projections and everything when the clubhouse was being proposed. When Ryan Scully and I sat there and Craig Curley, and we proposed, the new clubhouse and the restaurant and the rounds, and hey, we're gonna go up $1 a round and this and that. I think we're ahead of those projections at this point. So, yeah, I think we're sitting in a nice spot. But I think we just need to be conscious of that. And I don't disagree that obviously the course is for the residents. That's who we primarily want, but we want to try to subsidize that with the non-residents that, pay a higher fee.
so yeah, so that is, it's really the non-res is an access issue, not a demand issue.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then the only other thing I want to mention, it's not in the report here, is the project at the driving range. We're still working on that. I think I'm in a place with the vendor now where we've been able to shift some priorities around with the construction process, and I'm trying to get them hopefully started up there the next couple of months before we open up sometime this winter. But I also asked the finance department to move the second half of the money, the phase 2 money, up to this year. So I can go for that money at the end of this month, then have the whole sum of money, and then we just move forward with this whole project to get the thing going.
Boy, that would be
And when
wonderful.
do you hear back from that?
I have a budget hearing tomorrow with the new administration, so I should have I'm gonna bring this up and have hopefully a healthy dialogue about it.
That would be wonderful.
But yeah, it'll be another revenue driver for us.
There you go.
100%, yeah.
It's crazy, non-resident.
Key times
Yes.
at the driving, key times at the driving range.
Yeah.
I
That could be the
guarantee
next
next
thing.
6 months, we will be debating about key times at the driving.
And then non-resident.
Non-res rates at the driving range.
At the driving range. I can tell you every time I've gone out there, there's no slots open, you just stand there, so it's only me moment, So, yeah.
The whole
When
standing
it
thing's
comes
an
to
awkward
double
thing
decker,
anyway.
Yep.
Just like at Sterling, yeah.
Heated, 360,
There you go.
They really love it. Okay, anything else? Peter, anything on your end?
That was doing a lot of tree work out there, and K&J tree out there, they started on 16, on the right side of 16, they're coming back tomorrow to finish that off. My guys, I don't know how many, I think we're up to like 35 trees we've taken down already. You got one of the notes that most of them are dead trees. And we cleaned all the equipment, working on all the equipment, and getting it ready for the spring, and hopefully spring will be here sooner than later. Other than that, that's all I got.
Okay. Is there anything in the budget for new equipment for you, or, I know you,
Well, we've already got the equipment from
from,
I
yeah, I know. I know.
22,
Yeah.
24, we got everything, and now we're going for 24,
24, 25,
So
right?
that'll be approved, and then we'll
And then
do
do
it
it next
in July.
year, yeah.
And, I mean, as far as non-recurring, I don't understand what non-recurring, but we're pushing with the range here, so I don't know how they go more for cart paths and whatnot, but,
That's a subject to come up here in a second.
Yeah, we were trying to cover that in the operating budget.
Right. Okay. Greens Committee, and
Nothing to
Whatever.
report.
Yeah.
the white,
White.
Or white.
Can you change them to green?
The best, I heard that's the best, right? It's a nice layer of snow and the green just protects it, keeps them healthy.
So long as it doesn't turn to ice.
Oh, okay.
Turns out that's when you get trouble.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. Kills the oxygen.
Really?
Or, yes, oxygen can't
Yeah,
get
a couple of years ago when all those greens died, I
Oh,
was
right.
just covered with ice.
All the
Yeah,
country
sort of
clubs
was.
have the green.
I didn't know that, okay.
That's no bueno. Okay, part three, I'm guessing part three, same.
That was 50 years.
Okay, so, old business. We sent around a copy, Keith was nice enough to lawyer us up a little bit on the policy for the use of the box we talked about before. Anybody have any comments on that? You wanna look at it? I mean, I'm fine with it. I have a couple changes that really don't change the, essence of the paragraph, but, the only thing I had on here was, again, on the last thing, instead of saying our goal, I thought we might say the commission's goal. And instead of our courses, the town of Fairfield courses. I don't know if that makes a difference or anything, or I don't know.
I'm not the lawyer, but yeah, that's probably a good idea.
We good with it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Please make a motion to, approve it, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I will make a motion to approve the change of language.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. I don't know if I did that on the alternate.
Harrington votes aye.
Arrington votes aye. Unanimous.
I mean,
I was gonna put it in the policies.
no, I know, but it's in there.
Oh, yeah, so.
Unless it's
in the tea time section.
The last one there.
Right, 'cause we
I just,
talked about-
I'll just tell Cora up and I just want to make sure I had it in the right spot.
Thank you, Keith, for that.
I have it updated.
We adopted it as amended with your
I got the
changes.
packet.
Perfect,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I thought it was.
Okay.
In case we get sued.
Yeah,
I know.
well, I just wanna make sure that everybody adopts the revisions now.
Thanks. And now who do I give this to? I guess I'll give that to, Prue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next is the, Golf Commission goals for '24. I sent something around, if you guys got it. I thought it would be good to go over what we put in for 2023, just to kind of review that and see where we are. Peter, I'm not sure if you had a chance to look at it.
Okay.
I don't know where we are on each of these things. There's been a lot of different kind of tree work, and then I know the cart path situation.
The car path situation is not much, we're
Yeah.
totally working on it. But if you look at the 23, 7, 8, 10, 11, and 12, we're done. And then the 2024, 4 and 5 were done. We've got a bunch, I'm not exactly sure which, we got more trees to come down, but,
Yeah,
like I said, most of it's cart path work and tree work, and, like I said, all the forward Gs have already been built. And, we do have quite a few trees removed on number 12, on both sides of 12, but, there's still more to do there. Some of these out said remove large trees left and less most green site buffer, I'm not even sure what hole that is. Oh, but it might be 10. And I think that also-
Number one.
sort of last
Oh,
year's
that's
survey.
fine, right. Probably is.
So, yeah, we're
Same-
slowly
same
adopting
thing.
stuff now.
Yeah, look at
Like I said, like I know, the cart paths, hopefully we,
What's the plan with that? Because I thought we were gonna replace them all in one shot.
That was thrown out by Mr. Curley, as an idea. We did not go forward with that, and I don't think the capital planning group.
Well, I thought we could do that in the operating budget, it was only like, it was enough that you could find it in the.
Well, that I'm not sure of. I thought we ultimately ended up saying we were gonna just continue to do cart paths in the operating budget.
Right.
Is that sort of a piecemeal thing?
Yeah.
Is there any, yeah, I mean,
like 16, I'll get 16 taken care of, put all the trees and move the cart path,
Yeah.
take the old one out.
I'll be honest with you, I never take the cart, so I know what the cart path situation is. Is it, I know it's not good, but is it putting new asphalt down, or is it crushed stone, or what are the cart paths?
Go any way you wanted it to go, but for the most part, we usually go with asphalt.
Okay, yeah,
But we put
okay,
down the process and
Yeah.
put the asphalt down on top of it.
right,
And like I said, you know, we've got my 11T all the way to 13T, that's already been done. That, of course, going down 18, the 18 cart path's been done.
yeah,
And it's just, and aged pretty good from, back to 7 Green, went to 9T. But obviously, there's nothing on 9. I mean,
yeah,
it's gotta be looked at, and I don't know how far with, say, conservation, what they'll allow us to do, and engineering, I don't want engineering involved, because really, the drainage and the cart path work should go hand in hand to get all
Right.
this, and then.
not 7 and 6, yeah, 7 and 10
So,
or 18, yeah.
And it's a big number,
Yeah.
I'm quite sure it's gonna be a big number, so,
Does it make sense to continue this sort of as an in-house operation, or?
so right now, that's all we can do, right? So we go forward and say, hey, this is what we need, and then
Right.
approve it, but, you know, with the range, 500,000 for the range, they're not gonna.
Probably sucked up all that.
They might start to bring in more revenue, and they're gonna have to switch to non-resident resident thing around again, so I don't know. It needs to be done, how we're gonna do it.
I mean,
How
hopefully-
we just piecemeal it.
Right. I mean, it is, in a sense, a safety issue as well. I mean, so, I don't know if the town-
That's what that concerns us really, but that beverage cart for Boca got destroyed in those cart paths. I mean,
What's it?
oh, yeah. Springs are all broken, just hanging. Yeah.
If I could have a word, Mike Harrington, it's awfully difficult to hear this discussion. I think the main thing, we can do most of this in-house, but the main thing on these lists over the years that can't be done in-house is the drainage work. So Peter, I don't know whether you're preparing to put out a request for proposal to get bids on doing the drainage work or what, but as I recall, you have neither the equipment nor the skill set within your staff to do any of this drainage work.
I wouldn't go that far. I think I got the skill set, but I don't really have all the proper equipment, but, I mean, Eddie and Peter are very good at what they do, and unfortunately, if we put them on the drainage, then we take away from the other parts of the golf course, and then that starts to suffer, so I agree with you, we should be putting it out. We could do it in-house, but like I said, it's, you know, it's, you gotta weigh the balances. If we do it all in-house, everything's gonna suffer, and if we put it out, then, it's, like I said, it's,
Anthony, what's the process of putting that out to bid? I guess out to bid or out to utilize the town?
I'd have to get a ballpark figure first,
Yeah,
find out where we are. I
right.
mean, if we were talking, $75,000, or if we're talking 1.5 million,
Right.
there's a big difference in process.
No.
I think we're probably right.
The Harrington, again, the estimates that are in the table that Peter handed out, I think are probably a little bit low, but they were developed with the assistance of Zach, who's the main guy who had done all the previous drainage work. So we're not looking at $1 million, Anthony, if that's who it was. I'm not sure whose voice I heard.
Yeah,
But we could easily be looking at $100,000.
at least.
Yeah, and when were these numbers put together? 18, 19,
They were put
20?
together. I worked with Zach and Peter and I toured the course, and he put together these estimates for me. Peter helped me, I think 2 summers ago. Not last year, but the year before.
21,
Yeah,
21.
I mean, he was,
So they're too low just based on inflation and what's going on. But if you add up the 3 projects that are on here, it's about now $30,000, but the real number is probably double that.
we would pay him for for his labor, really, and we purchased all the, like drain lines, stone, whatever else.
Yeah.
So, and I think it's probably like,
I'm sorry,
$250 a day for, have Zach come in.
I mean, I mean, the drainage on 10 is 30,000 on its own.
30, I get.
Yeah, the three drainage numbers now in the chart are about 60,000 total, but that, as I say, I'm sure that the current cost would be double that, I would think.
Well, if you guys want me to just attack those 3 or 4 drainage projects that are on here, I can have purchasing put something together. We can put an RFP out and see what comes back. That'll give us
I really like to go, I don't know how busy engineering is, I like to have engineering take a look at it, too, just because I don't want to be responsible if it doesn't work, and the guy, Pete, what are you doing? I want to plan.
And the highest priority project was hole number 7, which is almost a separate independent project from the combination of holes 6 and 10.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think we got to start on 18 and come right across 18 all the way across over to 7, but,
Yeah.
that's the way to do it, and then do
I
all
think
the
it's
process
like
after.
18 is the worst.
Well, I think that might be clogged drain, but I got the gas line over there too, so that's other issues, but, so.
Why don't we set something up with engineering to come out with us?
And we have, conservation too.
I get both of them.
Let's start that, let's start the process, yeah, absolutely, great.
Yeah, I guess my only comment would be, you know, and Mike Harrington will say this too, you know, we put these in order of kind of how we wanted it to roll out. So I would say let's attack the remaining first year projects. Again, that's just my, otherwise, what are we doing? Are we skipping those and going to the second year? I don't know, I'm just kind of asking sort of, so Peter has a priority list of what to work on.
Right.
Well, I agree on keeping the list as we had it. However, what's happened with 18 now, how bad that is, we might have to switch around.
Certainly.
Priorities always change, so I'm saying, I'm gonna do this,
I mean, and if the drainage is being done by outside,
Well, we don't think, I mean, that's something that they have to look at.
well, we don't know, but if it is, then we, you know, Peter's group can continue to sort of
Right.
knock down this
Well, the
list.
first project on this list is fairway drainage for hole 7.
Right.
We could just watch that.
Get to 18.
Yeah, let's just start at 18, like Peter said, and start moving across.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, everybody talks about that grate that's been in the middle of 10 fairways, which, I think I've been here, and that was one of the things that we all want to get rid of, but 23 years later, it still sits there, you know. And it's got decrepitated, old, tin drainage pipe that has no bottom, it's just, the water just runs underneath it. There's a lot of ledge out there too, that's the big problem, is when you get in there, you start hitting the ledge.
Yeah.
Start blasting, and then you got rock hammer
Blasting.
blast, whatever you gotta do. So, I'm in total agreement with all this stuff that's gotta be done, just get it done.
Okay, so Anthony, you'll start that, we'll kind of see where that leads to. And then Peter, as Keith said, if we can keep, you know, prioritizing, you know, what can be done on the 2023 list. And really, at this point, it's really car path. I mean, it sounds like the tree situation is being.
Yeah, the only one the trees I really wanted to get, I still haven't gotten to, are those ones on the right side of the one thing, but, I'll see what happens. What's that?
Is that number 5 on here?
Number 4, no. Oh, yeah, number 5, yes. Yeah, I know one thing. Right, the big one up there? Yeah, I know. That would have big yellow ribbon. Okay. Which one? Bob might go out. Going over to corner and then, oh, yeah. Big tulip tree.
Yeah, then you put it in the corner a little bit.
That's what it was.
Did you get the trees on 5? Did you say you did that?
A couple of them, I'm not quite sure how to go over those,
Yeah,
that have come up.
it does.
I don't think we've got up to those yet.
Okay.
It's always so wet there, you can't get over to it, is the problem. We need a good freeze.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything, looking at 24, is there anything that anybody sees that, either, well, I guess in 24, is there anything that you don't see that you think might be, you know, be put?
Yeah, Mike Harrington here. Do we want to push the issue again of the simulators and the cart barn? And secondly, the expansion of the practice green by the parking lot.
So I was gonna bring that one up, but I think that is, aren't we waiting on what we can do with the land up there?
No, he's talking about this one.
The one-
This one.
Oh, I know he's talking about that, I think he's talking about both.
Yeah.
Were you talking about the
Practice
The
field in
practice-
front, next to one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, I thought you also said
Expanded
practice area,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if we can expand that green, I don't know how difficult it is, what tree we'll have to take down, but we definitely have to. And there are times when it's so packed, you can't do anything.
How would you expand it though?
I don't know.
I don't know, yeah.
That's,
Because if you go closer to 3,
Yeah, you're right.
I'm already hitting it on the back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can't go closer to 3.
Yeah.
You could go closer to 3 by the parking lot. Like
Yeah,
way
yeah,
up, way up.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That big tulip tree would have.
That big tree,
Right.
yeah.
If it's a shot, it's almost a Redan shot from over there. Who's gonna hold the green? You know, the green's running dead away from you from there. I'm pretty good with my wedge. I went over there and fooled around.
Oh, I
Not my
know.
shot, you'd have to regrade that whole green. Because when you're in that, where that tree is,
It's like that, yeah.
the green goes like this. So I mean, chase your ball will be doing, they won't be practicing. They're gonna end up in that new little pond over there. And I mean, it's doable, I just think you have to move a lot of land.
Yes, now it becomes a big project.
yeah,
And-
which we don't want,
and-
right?
Well, that's.
I mean, if we can just go look at it and just say, okay, you know.
Yeah, I welcome you to go hit a few shots from over there.
Because I know we went from
Fall
3
down.
degrees to 1.
Right,
And
right,
what we
exactly.
Yeah.
And I understand it, you're not trying to make more green, right? You're trying to make more lighting area?
No, more green.
More green.
More green.
Oh, all right, never mind, I thought you were making a lighting area.
More
green.
Green, yeah, it was, then, I'm sorry, I thought they were trying to
Well,
make
you
it
get,
area.
you get those kids camps out there, and it's, I mean, there's no room out
Right.
there, you know.
2 more holes would help.
We'll wait for the short green area to be, you know, the short game area up at the
Right.
practice range to get done.
Oh, you could definitely expand it.
Yeah,
Which way?
Let's just say,
Toward 3.
Here, that way, right towards that.
Towards the first tee
Towards,
box. Towards
Towards
the
the
first
three.
green, I guess.
No, towards the park, towards the
no,
park.
towards the parking lot.
towards the fourth
three.
tee.
fourth tee,
Yeah.
third green, fourth tee, yeah.
There's room to do it over there.
I misunderstood.
I honestly, the guy need to get rid of that back bunker on
Isn't that going into the line of
three
fire?
altogether.
Won't you be in the line of fire though, going towards the 4th tee?
Not if you're way back by the.
There's some way back that parking lot.
Yeah, there's some room there.
I don't think, that's like flying the green by 25 yards.
Yeah. Your point is?
Slow down, big boy.
And don't go sit outside, I won't try
That's right. Yeah, right, I mean, both is in the line of fire, and there's 25 yards, you know, anyway.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I was thinking about too, and I don't know why, Peter, the apron on 11, you know, on the bunker side, the left side,
Yeah,
for some reason, it just never comes back for you.
what does everybody want?
That, yeah,
Everybody wants it.
And that's-
Don't get way
that's
over there,
the only
everybody
reason.
wants it, that's, and, yeah, I mean, move the car path to the right side and bring it around the back, sure, all the traffic will start going that way, but where the traffic is, everybody just goes the same way. Same way right here in 18, everybody goes the same way up in front.
right,
Mhm.
It's just, the
okay.
lay of the land, and
Peter,
it's soaking wet down there, too, when it gets soaking wet.
Right.
Peter, you
Just
said
real
you,
quick.
because you built a new forward tee box in 6, but I know that's still been one of the big issues in terms of protection there though, right?
Yeah,
Nothing's ever been
Right,
decided or changed on
That's
that
fair,
one too,
thank
right?
you, yes.
Not to
Definitely
keep
have to
bringing
get
it up
something
for
done
you,
with
but
that. No, I'm glad you did.
I know
But
you'd be happy I brought it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I know.
We have to do something.
But we haven't figured out what that something really is.
I know, that's the problem.
I mean, I don't see it anywhere dangerous being on 14 fairway out 13 feet and.
No, I disagree, because I think one of the last couple of times I played there, I would've gotten hit, thank God they yelled, the group on 10, and I was waiting on 6. And it does, it's a dangerous situation, and we don't want something to happen.
The only thing I can think of is those, those, like I put around, the Fairfield youth football field down there, those big green giant things. I mean, put a couple there behind the team, let them grow up, put a little bit of a block in there.
Just natural trees, okay.
I'd rather have something natural than.
Yeah, you don't want
Not,
a
right,
fence or
right.
something like
Yeah, those
that.
big like,
Or that
But
would,
then I'm thinking,
Pepper
when
Valley
they
or
go there
Pepper
now, you don't know if
Valley,
they're gonna be on the tee, so you don't yell.
right,
Yeah.
right.
I know I cannot move it to the other side, I know that.
no.
That's just plowed rock. But we'll look at it, you know, because like I said, the first thing that came to mind was the Green Giants.
What if you did the Green Giants and then did like a wood fence behind it? So it's blocked by the trees so you don't see it? Does that add more protection, or do you think the trees would be sufficient?
I think the trees would be sufficient. I don't know.
How long will it take though for them to get big enough where it will be sufficient? Depending on the size you buy, yeah.
They grow fast.
We'll have to.
The trees will at least slow it down. It's not gonna stop it, but it might.
Now, then you get, put a netting up there and start getting holes in the netting, then they start going through the holes in the netting, with the rain. So, yeah. I guess,
Yeah, I would much rather have something natural.
try something and wait. See what-
Yeah, let's try it and then we'll see.
Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Um, okay. Bob, anything on, for 24?
New,
Yeah,
same,
same
and
thing,
I know,
status quo?
yeah, they still have the flexibility with timing, and key times doesn't change.
Okay,
Yeah, nothing,
okay,
nothing new. It's open to buy your pass for 2024.
great.
Yeah, so you can buy your
Do we have
pass.
that on the website?
It's on the website.
Yeah,
We've had some stuff. Yeah.
yeah,
Every day. You can't be happy. I haven't updated the rates, but I will this week. Okay.
yeah, it'll be interesting to see, how we, if there are any changes on the season pass side for the categories that we changed. The rates on
One category, and I think.
senior, right, senior 7 is that?
Non-resident.
Non-res,
Non-resident.
non-res, yeah.
Regular.
I thought we changed the
I don't
senior.
think there's many in that category.
No, well, it's like,
With a
2
handful,
dozen.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
I want to do it with the, juniors.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
So we get-
yeah, on the res, yeah,
Right.
on the IDs,
Anything, just,
Yeah.
I hope we get more junior play in general, you know?
yeah.
Some more season passes, more key times, whatever. Maybe we'll get some non-resident juniors, you know?
Yeah, we can soak them.
Yeah.
But like-
No, yeah,
You know,
we made that competitive, so, yeah,
I mean, they should be.
absolutely,
They should be.
okay. All right, so I guess that's it on goals. What else do we have here? I had a scorecard update, but we kind of covered that. New business. Anybody have any new business? No? I don't think we got any emails. Pro? Why don't we go to public comment? Yeah.
I have a comment.
Sure.
DiMartino, Sunset Circle. Talking about cart paths, and if you're gonna review it within January in conservation, you might wanna look at pervious pavement for some of the paths. Get drainage and paving all in one. I should be able to give you input on that. And with regards to expanding the playing green, I think there's plenty of room. You wanna come towards the parking lot, cut into the hill, you get a nice level area there, and then go out towards the tree and around the tree. And I think if you go out there and kind of shoot grade, you'll see that.
I kind of feel like we should put that on the 24 goal.
Increase to,
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yep, me too.
I got one more goal too. It's minor, but it's
Talk
annoying.
about it.
Yeah. you know when you're, take the golf cart out to your car, if there's somebody in that handicap spot, you know what I'm talking about?
Put a pole there.
You have to put a pole there, and a couple times the people park there, it's really tight, like you're almost broadside in that car.
To go.
Like, it's not designed for cart access into the parking lot, really.
No.
It's designed for somebody walking out, like, into the parking lot. It's not designed, there's no good cart access, I guess, to the parking lot.
Or you have to go down the path.
You have to go down, right, you have to go down the
Sidewalk.
Anyways, I don't know if there's a solution there, but something. I'd hate to lose a
I
parking
think you
spot.
have to move all the spots.
And that's what I'm saying, I hate losing a parking spot, but I think having a funny green there. Yeah, just a level parking lot. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's
Oh, yeah, exactly what you're saying.
It's an
I've run into it many
awkward,
times.
right, it's an awkward move.
You gotta be paying attention.
Yeah, it's usually Ralph's car too.
Oh, that's.
Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to add on to here, but I'm just saying, every time I do that.
I agree,
It's a weird entrance, is all my point. Maybe if we could, not that anybody could do this, move the curb cut, to the parking lot away from the parking spot, you know, that would do it. Anyway, I'm just spitballing that, but we're stuff. Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm really glad.
Put it on the list.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And that
Yeah,
one.
good.
Sorry, if you're told.
The one thing I did want to add, and Anthony, I don't know if, well, I'll ask you guys if you want to do it. I think before we had Yanni come see us at the end of the year to, kind of give a state of the state. And,
Come next month.
yeah,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Why don't you reach out to them? You should just connect with that, you know what I mean?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, probably like a year ago he did it, probably like.
I better delegate.
Right around this time.
Right, oh,
Yeah,
Zoom.
you mentioned you have a relationship with the guy.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
But,
Okay,
that's
yeah.
a good idea.
All right, I'll work on that for next time. Anything else? Is there anything? Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn?
All in favor?
Good job.
Harrington votes aye.
Didn't matter, you were gonna be over. All right, thanks, Mike, thanks for joining in, thanks, Prue.
Good job.
Bye, have a good night, everybody.